Joan Blades, you talk about some of your liberal friends are hysterical about climate, and your conservative friends help calm you down. Tell us how that works.
Well, I think we're talking about how there can be a sense of panic when you see the world as you know it, heading in a direction towards not surviving. But we are deeply affected by our community, and my community now includes conservatives. And there's a lot of variety among my conservative community. I have techno-optimist friends that really think that our creativity and technology and business doing business well is going to solve this problem. And had a really wonderful expert conversation in November with Rod Richardson and experts about a supply side tax incentive, reduce taxes on clean energy investments. And think of the billions of dollars that would be invested in. And I'm listening and going, that's really interesting. Would progressives be interested in a supply side solution to climate? Then there are my friends that are more on the faith side and really are not persuaded that climate is the problem we think it is. In fact, my partner friend Jacob sees how this climate vision is really quite analogous to the end days religious perspective.
Climate rapture.
Yeah, rapture, end days, there's a real parallel there, and he finds that fascinating.
I just, going back to this sort of techno-optimist perspective, I so like that. It's so appealing to me. And yet my first reaction to it is that is just it's just wishful thinking. Mm-hmm. And so what's funny to me is that, last time I was here with you, Greg, I was the one saying, no, we have to stand on the same side of this issue. We need to not polarize. But on the other side, I'm thinking we have to also be realistic, and we do maybe need some emotional intensity here. At the same time that we're trying to find common ground, but we need,
Well, I'll respond to your polarized issue and my position about living room conversations is on some level, I don't care what right and left choose to talk about. I think we have to be in right relationship with each other if we're going to solve the climate problem when we get there. Because if we solve the climate problem, try to solve it in the adversarial stance we're at, we'll get the equivalent of our healthcare system, where we have succeeded in covering more people, but rather than figuring out how to get everybody covered and reduce costs, we've got progressives in a defensive crouch and conservatives on the attack.
So when we polarize, we polarize.
Yeah, we need collaborative. To solve a problem this complex, we are going to have to be agile and collaborative and have everybody's best ideas. Mm-hmm. And the only way I know to do that is to be working with everybody in the room and listening to them and finding the place where we can create the win-win solutions. And as we come up with solutions, we're not going to say, here's the solution. It's going to have to be an ongoing development. So that good relationship is going to be absolutely essential. So
that sounds like it requires a lot of patience. It requires a lot of emotional intelligence. Mm-hmm.
It sounds like it requires Joan Blades running for Congress. I don't know.